Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you are new, thank you for clicking. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I am happy to see your faces or your names on the comments every single time. I got this baby right here just a couple of days ago. This came in super fast. This was on the post that I posted in the community tab. I've spoken already and I already did a review of this one right here. So if you want to watch that, I can put a link in the description box below and you can check that one out. So that one was already done. I just put that for reference. And this video is going to be a review of this beauty right here. So I did post that it is on sale right now. The regular price is 250 bucks, you guys, $250, but it is on sale on numerous websites, including Sugarfina as well as Bloomingdale's. Please disregard, that is my neighbor that cannot fix his door. But it's $125. But on Bloomingdale's, they also give you a discount of friends and family, which comes out to $93, I think, with the free shipping. So let me bring it up close so you can take a look. So it is a carousel from Sugarfina. It is my mistake, but I thought it was completely I guess, operational by itself. It kind of is not. It comes in this box right here, and it's not a heavy duty box, just a little carton, as you can see. But it was cushioned inside, and it fits in here just perfectly. Nothing extra. Then it was this, and then on top of it, it was this little cover just to kind of protect it. And this comes with the LED lights. So you will need a USB cable. That is, again, that's included as well, and a little brochure that comes inside. And you can open it up. I'm not sure if that's going to be any helpful to you, but you can read that. Let me just zoom in on one of them so you can take a look what it says here. So yes, it comes to a little brochure and in this box. On the back of this box, so they have on the front, they have kind of, it's hard to see right here, but there's text here. It's super hard to see even in real life just because it's on white and it's in silver. But on the back, as you can see, it's three different, let me move this to the side for now. It's three different levels, three different columns of candy, and they give you a breakdown of what each candy is. So that's going to be on the back of the box. And you can check out that as well on the website when you purchase it. Some of them do give you a list of which candy is on sale. So I'm just gonna keep the box here. Let's talk about once you take it out. So once you take it out, I thought that it was LED lights and it was just moving. I did go back to the website and they did say that you have to maneuver it with your fingers. So this is the only way that the carousel will move, the little animals, is if you actually move it with your finger. That's the only way. I do want to say that you have to be careful with it. And if you have little kids, that they will have a tendency to pull at things or, try to rip things out, not on purpose, obviously, but because they would want to play with them. So I would say that you do have to be a little bit gentle with this, or at least have a person supervising the kids if they're tiny and they want to play, right? Unless you don't care about this and this is just for them and you don't care what happens to it. Here's the little access to the USB connector. I think this is the C, possibly C connector. And then USB, and you can either connect it to like a phone, not a phone, I'm sorry, to a laptop, or to if you have a charger, to the outlet. And then on here, you have the little button. Hard to see, but once I turn it on, you have lights here. Here, you have the lights. And it's very pretty. I do have to say that. It is super pretty, you guys. So take a look. Ooh, it's even nicer on the video, you guys. I promise you. It's pretty in person, but I did not expect it to be that nice in the video, especially the reflection on that little house as well. That's Sugarfina as well. Again, if you haven't watched that video, you might want to, because the price tag on that is slightly cheaper than this. And this stays on once you charge it. It does take a little bit long to charge, but once you charge it, it stays lit for, they said, I think about 4 hours that the lights stay on. I haven't tested it. I just turn it on for some time and then I turn it off when I leave my house. I prefer not to leave lights unattended, so I turn it off at some point. But it is very pretty, especially if you have a tree and you put this down under the tree, and it's super pretty. Just it's really nice, and it's kind of like a keepsake as well. So once you're done, and I'm gonna open a few. I already started with the candies. But once you finish the candy, you can kind of keep it for future use under the tree. Again, this is perfect and beautiful decoration for next year, right? Every single year for the holidays, people buy those little village sets. You don't even have to buy that. You already have pretty much a setup, right? From a paper, but it's a setup. Let me move this to the side so you can take a look. So this is a carousel on top. And then on the bottom, you have the little boxes and holes for the candy. So you have the little drawers. So from 1 to 24, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think it's 24. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, it's 24. So, and they different sizes, different shapes. The only thing that I would say is be careful, because when I was taking it out and every time you play with it, when you tilt it, some of the little drawers, they do come out with ease. And I've dropped a few. Nothing crazy happens, but you just drop them and then you have to just, put them back in. So that's the only thing. Just don't lose the candy that's in there. And I'm going to show you just a few and then compare it to this one right here as well. So the candy, I'm not going to take every single out just because some of them are already missing because I ate them with my mom. But it's 4 candy in each drawer. So each little box, each little day has 4 candies. Candies do differ, and they are like gummy bears. But if you're familiar with the brand, this is a little bit different. I'm sorry, it's getting dark by the minute, and I don't have my lights with me to light up. But this is some kind of like raspberry thing. I don't know if you can see the little bubbles, little candy bubble, but yeah. So again, I ate some of these, so I cannot really do what I did with this box where I took all the candies out, and you can take a look the amount of candy on each one, but you can kind of have an idea. This is one of the so mostly gummy bears, but this is one of the bags that has something more like chocolatey. Yeah, I think this is dark chocolate right here, because it looks similar to yeah. So this is chocolate, but very few of them are actually chocolatey. Most of these are gummy bear-ish. Let's talk about it. So there are 96, I think. Last time I counted, I think it was 96 candies. So 24 days, 4 candies each. That's 96 candies. Now, total price for this is, for the carousel, you guys, this was $250. This is the original price, 250 bucks. For 96 candies. But again, if you know the company, you understand why they're pricing it as well as they do. Right now, it is on sale. It's $125. Bloomingdale's, as far as I know, still has the sale, $93. So you get 96 candies for $93. Maybe taxes, so it comes out possibly to 96 instead of 93. Now, is it worth it? Well, it depends, right? If you're feeling down, or you need a pick me up, or it's a present for somebody and you want to impress somebody with something unique that they might not get for themselves. It's one of those gifts that I might not buy for myself, but I would want to surprise somebody, and it's really nice and it's super cute for an adult or a child, I think, right? And plus you have to be careful how old the child is with the candy so that it doesn't get stuck. But is it worth it? I think it is, for the $96. And obviously, I purchased it because I wanted it for myself and for the future use. I will be keeping this once I'm done with the candy. I'll either stuff it with other candy or I'll keep it in the same box. I'll put it back and I'll keep it in the box until next year so that I can put it out under my tree and it will be one of the decorations. Now the difference in between the two. So the company is the same. The this was actually $60. The house, the gingerbread house for Sugarfina was $60. It is on sale still. I checked the prices before I did this video right away and to make sure that I'm giving you the right prices. And this was on sale still. It is for $25 at majority of the stores. It wasn't selling Macy's, and the reason why I say Macy's is because some people want to take advantage of the Macy's card, and buy it on the Macy's card. On Macy's, it is sold out. Sold out. I'm letting you know so that you know that if you still considering these, you want to go ahead and take advantage while they're still available. 96 candies, 96 candies. There is a difference between the candies, you guys. Also, I do want to mention that. It looks like this is the standard candies. The Carousel one has a little bit more fancier selection. And I would say 70% of candies is the same, but there is a little bit more fancier candy in a Carousel. There's a little bit of the flavor of the champagne ones, and then there's a little bit more that are not more chocolatey or like nuggety compared to gummy bears, right? I'll call them gummy bears because I forgot the proper wording for that type of candy, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So it's a little bit more fancier, and I guess because of the whole setup, you are paying for the setup as well. So the $96 is really not for the candy, obviously, because that is costing you $25 right now. $25 for 96 candies. This is 96 for 96. So it's kind of like it comes out to like $1 per little gummy bear, but with the price tag of Sugarfina. But you get in the Carousel. That's the whole thing. The whole idea of the present is the presentation, the look, how it comes up to a person, right? How you come and it's just a little holiday season, right? Makes you feel cheery, makes you feel happy. It brings you emotion, and that's why we spend money because of the emotions. So again, there's no point for me to show you the candies. I'll show you like you just pull out the drawers. So I'll show you how the drawers are, and majority of the drawers are like triangular, but just different shapes. So let's say there's two of these, right? And these are two small ones, and then on the sides are the big ones like this. But again, amount of candy is exactly the same. The type of candy differs because this is a little bit more fancier. So because of that, the pricing differs as well. They're both available on all of the websites. I will post it in the description as well, so you have that available if you are still curious or considering buying them. I bought both of them at Macy's. That one came in, I want to say, almost the next day, and this came from Bloomingdale's. I'm sorry, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, because this was, even though it's still available at Macy's, it's not as good of a price than on Bloomingdale's. The Bloomingdale's 96. Everything else is a little bit more expensive. Sugarfina, you can buy this for $100, and I did mention it as well in the post if you want to go back to the post. But you do have to pay for the shipping unless you spend a good chunk of money on their website. Then the shipping would be free. But if you just want to buy this one right here just by itself, then the best case scenario is the Bloomingdale's, $96, nothing extra, free shipping. So they're both still available. Took maybe one day for the delivery, UPS. This came in almost as fast, but like 2 or 3 days. But again, almost overnight. So you don't have to wait long for them to ship it out or for you to receive it if you're still considering as a gift or just for yourself. And I'm happy that I waited. I actually started, it wasn't on purpose actually that I waited until they got on sale. I did not even realize that they were on sale until I started like browsing and I saw on Macy's that it was discounted. And then I started researching. So I was not aware that they were on sale. It was just kind of last minute for me. I was not planning on doing any advent calendars just because of life and everything else that was happening. My thoughts were somewhere else, and I didn't realize that, why not? Let's go ahead and do that this year. So it was a last minute decision for me, super late, but I'm still happy that I bought these on sale, especially. I don't think I would, be honest with you, I would buy this for $250 at least at this moment, especially with, everything that's happening and with the economy. So it is a beautiful little piece. Love it. I will be keeping it. I will be saving it for next year. And I cannot wait until I, start like opening them back up and then looking through it. It's like remembering everything. So I think it's worth it, at least with a discount. Go for it if you want to kind of treat yourself. It's a nice thing to sit down and every day you open something up, and don't feel bad about the fact that you ordering it late. So you can always either open two boxes each day, like little draws, right, to catch up. Or what I would do is I would just extend it to New Year's. So I would open up a box, but instead of finishing on the 24th, let's say, or the 25th, I would finish it closer to December 31st or January. So, which is not that bad either because we're still celebrating New Year's as well. So, this is it, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please write below. Would love you hear your thoughts on the price tag specifically, just because, again, Sugarfina, you can always buy them in smaller stores just on the regular occasion, but these two little items are kind of a special occasion, holiday season. So it's a little bit unique in that case, but different pricing, right? But thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned. At some point, I'm still waiting for my Allure Beauty Box if you're into that. And I will be posting that as soon as it arrives. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.